Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Icon and today we are continuing the World of Warcraft series of our hunter Icon Shoots. We have indeed done a little bit off camera. I was trying to record the last session, found out that the recorder wasn't properly working, and I ended up skipping Westfall. I'm sorry for that, but 2 levels have gone by and I will not get that footage back, but I can give you an update on what has happened. We found a little rifle upgrade, nothing major but good enough for now. Could use a better one, of course, and we got our first green items, so that indeed is a bit of an update. We have skilled tailoring and cooking so that we're essentially keeping up with all of our little skills that we need to level as well. And on top of that, I can now create level 15 bullets. Got the mats for that with me, so that we're always having a steady supply of these bullets. And boy, I will tell you that the hunter, if played with like decent-ish equipment, is just such a killing machine. It is unbelievable. And you will see what I mean in a second. So we made our way, as suggested, to Dark Shore, which is a great place for us to start the leveling. I'm just trying to make my way to our actual questing location. We needed to explore something over here, which I did, and now we're down here to Fullbow Camp, as well as a couple of bears that need to be captured, and the washed ashore creatures. So let me show you just how crazy the hunter is. These are all even level mobs, 0 world buffs, nothing, and we're just taking a look at the time that the class takes in order to kill. So that's one down. Mind you, even level mobs. Like, it is incredibly difficult with this class not to go for a chain killing or a grind, because I'm just dealing such a high amount of consistent damage. We're 30 seconds in, third mob disappears. Fourth mob disappears. And we are half a mana bar out. 1 minute in, 5 mobs killed. Just let that sink in for a second. That's crazy numbers of speed killing. And when I did Westfall, that was really my first impression. Like, there was a level in orange, high orange, so I was like level 14 and that thing was 18 enemy. And I was like, is this going to work out? Gave it a try. Didn't even have to use any consumables. The thing just fell over. So consequently, we are fast in our clearing efforts here. And all we need to do is scout out the location, which I think we've done already. So that's all good. We can move on. We need to get a bear. And that specimen should be kind of here. But before we get the bear, let's just do the quest with the seabone creatures. That's Murlocs. And Murlocs have a fast respawn, so slow killing classes do have a problem with them. But slow killing classes, that's not us. Even those coastal runners that are super fast, no chance to even reach us. Our pet is now level 6 loyalty, so pets do have a loyalty rating, and the higher the loyalty, the less food they need to maintain, and also the more or the higher the bonus for being well fed. So staying that long with Cypher really gave us a distinct advantage, and I'm quite happy that I've chosen a feline at the end of the day. It works out well. It's tanky enough, deals enough damage to hold threat. It's just generally good. Alright, solving that quest as well. Before we go like way too far, I need a rabbit bear and a bit of those long strider meats, and then we can trade in the quests. So that's the long striders that we need. They are running away when they are low health, which for melee characters or slower characters is a problem. Not for Hunter though, we're still getting our shots in. There we go. Got the bear, and let's just go back and trade in. This is going to be a huge XP grind here. The Hunter itself, I'm doing all of those extra skills left and right, but it feels like the Hunter is still super fast and leveling. Like, I have not sped leveled. We're 9 hours in and we're already level 16. Granted, you can do it faster than that, there is no question, but given that I've done all of the professions, walked around, was AFK, I could have potentially cut 2.5, maybe 3 hours of that. Okay, we're going to trade in. The sea creatures will lead to many more sea creature quests, which is good. The wash to shore thing. Just gotta get those sea turtle remains. But before we do that, let's just trade in all of the quests. And when we're done here, I will take the boat to Menesteel Harbor, because that's important. Filling up the water. Thank you. And I think we need to bring it over here, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, 2 further quests, nice. Good, we have guys, we have so many quests here. And the XP also jumps. I started with like 15-ish% and we're already at 60%. That's why I love Aberdeen. This is so much faster than going through the lock. Alright, next step, we want to get those sea turtle remains down here. Right over there. Easy enough to get. And the Hunter, also underwater with his huge range, just does not have a lot of problems. When it comes to leveling a Hunter, it's just easy mode. By far the easiest experience that I had so far. And we haven't even gotten all of the tools. Alright, so we're trading that in, and then we're just going all the way down here before we're taking the north. I think the southern quests are a little bit easier. Yeah, might as well do the southern ones first. Trade in. Get a nice little belt upgrade. And now all of those beach creatures are available. So we're going to cleanse the rabbit Thistle Bears. We're going to kill the Fulborgs. We're going to kill the Striders. And we're going to go just alongside the shore, take up all of those beach creatures. Yep, that should be good. Like, that's a nice little tour. On our way back, we're just taking these quests. Got enough backspace, check. That's good. Very good. Okay, let's start with chain killing Fulborgs. See, even if we get ads right, with other classes it becomes complicated. Here it seems just so straightforward. Cypher is tanking it, and we're good. That was 2 of them down. Cypher is at 90%. And I could, of course, deal even more damage, but the point is, why would I? When the only thing that is stopping me is my mana. Just look at that kill speed. It's crazy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was like a minute at best. I'm clearing the entire camp, although that was not intended. And with my conservative approach to not use all of the skills at once, I'm even staying relatively ahead on mana. Crazy. Alright, I think you get the gist. I just wanted to showcase how fast we are killing. Non-twinged, nothing. Just straight up hunter. This is insane. That's like, what, another 7 down? Okay, fast forward for you guys. Alright, so we're done with the first part. No more Fulborgs for now. Instead we're just going to look into the wildlife. Bears and plain striders. We need to kill 20 of the bears. Normally that would be like a longish activity, but not with our kill speed. Moonstalkers currently not on our kill list, but that might change very, very soon. I remember there is a quest that wants us to kill them. So frankly, we can just get rid of them. Anyways, I'll make my way down here until we're at the beach creature, and then we're continuing from there. So fast forward. Alright, so after a couple of wildlife kills, we found the first beach creature. There are plenty of these guys around. And our job is just to collect each and every one of them. Very nice and easy experience. Wow, it's the first time after so many mobs that I'm running out of mana. But maybe not even that, because now, since a while, it's the first time that I start to loot anything. And look at that, the mana regenerates in the meantime. Ridiculous. Good. Back to grinding wildlife. Fast forward for you guys. Alrighty, so we are done with the plain striders. The bears are still kind of a problem, but we're going to get them sooner or later. And it's time for our next creature, and you can see like it's very, very densely populated. And normally for classes that don't deal as much damage, Morlocks that can heal and have spells are a real problem. Not for us. If they do have spells, that means they are not coming close to us. Ergo, we have a free time shooting at them. And their heal isn't going off. At least not anytime soon. Because Psyken shoots them down before that happens. Is what he says, and then the Greymaster Seer immediately gets his heal through. Anyways, you get the point. At the moment, this class, at this point in the game, this class has really everything. Utility, damage, no downtime whatsoever. I think for retail they've just looked at the Hunter and the leveling experience, and they copied it for all of the other classes. No downtime, just mash your buttons and you're going to be fine. And I'm not judging, I'm just saying this here is very unique for classic World of Warcraft. Unfortunately for hunters, they start out strong, specifically in and around the first raids as well. Get a couple of useful abilities, but then their DPS really falls off a cliff massively, and towards the later part of the game they are no bueno. You always will have like one around for aura and for pulling, but 1 out of 40 is not particularly what I would call like a successful class. Sometimes you're getting more, but you would rather take classes that deal actually more damage. So for a DPS class, unfortunately they peak too early in the game during the leveling phase. But that's exactly what we're doing at the moment, so perfect time for them to peak and have a little bit of peak fun with them. This is definitely one of the fastest leveling experiences that I had so far. Very good. So these guys we need for yet another quest. We need fine reef crab meat. Fair enough. And since we need to stay at the beach in order to get down here, it's actually not a bad idea. I might visit the forest a little bit more because there are still bears around, but we can also take them on our way back. We don't need to kill them right now. There is a quest here with a named Murloc, but I don't think that we have that yet. Oh no, we do. Murk Deep. Okay, cool. Yeah, listen, we can't just do that quest. So Murk Deep is interesting because the guy isn't just here. We need to first earn our time with him. And the way that we're doing that is by just killing all of his entourage, and then waves of new Murlocs are going to come. We're going to kill all of them, and then Murk Deep himself is coming. Funnily enough for us, it also means we are leveling, although I haven't even traded in anything yet. We're level 17 just by virtue of continuously killing non-stop. And that also means Cypher will level soon, because the XP of the pet is just slightly behind you. Good wing clipping this guy. And we are almost done with finishing the entire camp in record time nonetheless. That's how we handle a double pull. Cypher was already at 70% and we're just letting him kill both. Good. Let's eat up. And technically more Murlocs should be coming now. Or did I kill too fast for the game to realize that we killed everything? No, there we go. Coast runners are a bit annoying. Very fast, hard to come by. Normally you should take breaks in between. We're just ignoring that part and are going. But for the last boss I'll actually take a break. Cypher needs to heal up. Alright. Going. Murkdeep is hitting hard. Cypher went down, but so did Murkdeep. I was on the edge. Should I continue just killing, or should I heal? And I was like, yeah, you know what, we're just continuing to hit. And make no mistake, this is actually quite difficult quest, specifically since Murkdeep himself was higher level than us. Good. Fast forward whilst I clear all of the crabs, and we're clearing the southern part then. Alrighty, we're at the next beached turtle, and things are starting to become a bit more dicey because here we have higher level enemies. It's a lot of murlocs, and they are all at our level or above. So let's see how fast we can clear that. They got a couple of hunters there, which is a nice word for they stay ranged, we stay ranged, and we're just trading blows. Trying to always slow them down before they go low. So these quests are actually super helpful because they offer you kind of that extra little bit of experience. Gosh, so much extra meat. Okay, and I think I'll also do another trick that I just wanted to showcase. So we're running low on ammunition, and you never want to be like that guy who completely runs out of shots. The cool part is that shots do not require any form of anvil to be created. So essentially we just filled our bag. Nice. Okay, gotta be a bit careful here. Just with how many people, how many of them we can pull. I'd rather kill one more than pulling. And I also have to be careful, like how far down do we want to go. The next two are level 19. Which might mean that some of the enemies there could be all the way up to level 20. And that would be orange. And it's just not a good idea to fight orange mobs, at least not in big masses. Also, gosh, our inventory is cluttered. That's the one thing that these extra quests are doing. All of them like add an additional bone carcass in your inventory and an additional quest log. Okay, done deal. So, on the virtue of us being completely full with quest log, I'll make the executive decision to just go north, kill a couple of thistle bears, and then we're trading in. It's just too much stuff. Might go north, go over here as the water cascades, and then trade in. Let's do exactly that. Alright, we are on our way back, and I figured, you know what, might as well do this quest here, together with the Folaf quest. Because that's 3 quests in one location. Gotta kill these guys. Gotta kill Arnya, I think is her name. And all we need are a couple of quest items. Highborn relics. Exactly. Alright, so we need to go get to these little stones here. There's our target, by the way. She's a rare mob, but thankfully on an empty server like ours, you can easily find her, tag her, and that's a quest in itself, just to get her down. Okay, that is unfortunate. Good. Inventory is not that full. We're still fitting a couple more parts in. So we need 7 of these highborn relics. We need to read 2 or 3 of these tables, and we needed to kill her. That's like 3 quests, and I figured, you know what, might as well do the quests. Although we have a full inventory. We might be losing out on a little bit of loot here and there, but who cares? It's silver pieces. Alright, next tablet is on the right here. And we're just really chain pulling. That'll be interesting. Like, look at our quest log. 4 completed quests there. 2 more. That's 6 completed. 7 completed. 8 completed quests. 9 with a complete quest. Crazy. And all of that in like what? A bit more than half an hour. Okay. This here should be the 10th completed quest. And we're going for the 11th once we have the Highborn relics. So let me finish up the cursed Highborn here and get the relics, and then we're taking it from there. Got all of the relics, so time for a mass trade-in. From here on out it is 10 or 11 quests in a row just to be traded in. I could have gotten more. That's like 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11. Crazy. We are 28% in. Let's go. There, into all of that. And there will be follow-up quests. Matter of fact, there are follow-up quests, so I'll be staying here for kind of round 2. I should have also gotten the crabs. I was just missing 1 crab meat, so could have made it to 12 quests. Anyways, bottom line is I think we're going to stay in Darkshore, are just going to do all of the quests here. As far up as level 20, 21. I think we're relatively easily wielding 1 more time if we play our cards right, maybe even twice. So that will get us to what, 18, 19. Yeah, it's doable to do level 20 quests in that level range, no problem. So then we're done here, say level 19. There's still a little bit of stuff that I want to do in the log. There's, I think, 100 quest in particular that will give us a good ammo pouch or a good ranged weapon. I do vaguely remember doing it with my paladin and mentioning to myself, gosh, if I would be a hunter, this would be a great quest. I think it was an ammo pouch. So yeah, that is on the menu as well. Speaking of which, let's feed our pet Cypher. Keep it nice and happy. And we're continuing to go to the north, trade in, and then mass trade in. So yeah, the lock, we're going to do 1 more quest there, just finishing that train of thought, and then I think it is very reasonable to look for a Dead Mines group, kind of finishing the last few touches in Westfall. I did prepare almost everything for the Dead Mines. Just need to basically kill the courier, and then from there that'll lead into the actual Dead Mines. And there are potentially a couple more quests, so yeah, that'll get us all the way easily to level 20 and maybe even more. So it's all good, we're chilling. There are plenty of quests down here in Ashenvale, in and around the level 20 mark, which last time I wasn't taken. So it's a fantastic area. Duskwood is another really nice area. Name demon. We don't have time for that. Let's just finish the quest and trade in our 10 other quests. Okay, so a bit of walking, but I think overall really solid questing round. Like for a single session, half an hour, that many quests, that's unheard of. Good. We need to get Grell earrings, which I think can only drop from these vile sprites. Yeah, the satyrs are just a distraction here. So let me kill enough so that we can get 8. Shouldn't take too long. These guys are falling over like flies. And then we're finally trading in all of the quests. Good. After a short massacre, we have cleared out all of these guys and got the earrings. Even killed a rare for a nice pair of leggings. Gosh, we have so many quests to trade in. I'm very much looking forward to that. Oh. Let's do that. Good. A short moment later, we also got that one done. It was actually just a short moment later. But guess what? I'm out of here. No more follow-up quests. This was World of Warcraft tricking me into extending my welcome for way, way too long. Cool. Follow up in the south, which we're going to do at a different time. For now, we're going to trade in that massive amount of quests. Remember, we were at 28% when starting to trade in. We're now at 55 after a couple of quests traded in. And we might even level. Who knows? Maybe not quite, but nearly. Level 18 would be nice. Couple of things that I could do. Go back to Darnassus. Effectively grab level upgrade. And then I think creating a deadly blunderbuss with engineering would be very, very nice if you compare the weapon. Like that's a solid 3 DPS upgrade. That's 40% of the current DPS. Okay, but before we're talking about DPS upgrades, let's kill all of these guys. I tanked a bit too long. Very good. Problem solved. Good. Time for us to trade in. Come on, I just need a little bit of backspace. Thank you. Okay, we're trying that again. My strider requires training. Okay, so that's a hunter trainer, but only if you have a strider. Strange. Good, already 66%. Dude, this is going to be awesome. Two further quests and actually decent quest rewards. Two further quests. Alright, new power leveling strategy unlocked. Just only trade in quests. It'll level you very fast. Don't ask how you finish it. Just trade in finished quests over and over. And we have like 4 quests down here. Another quest. It's crazy. Yeah, it looks likely that we're going to get that level up. Good. Number 1, inventory still looks like absolute garbage. But we are now level 18. And with that we're getting new hunter skills. But that will need to wait until next episode. I'll go back, grab hunter skills, grab a couple of upgrades, get the deadly blunderbuss because it is too good to not get it. And then we're taking it from there in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon and bye bye.